I've been playing around with a lot of the new screen lately.
I use it every day.
Oh yeah, I've been
Screen is deprecated. You need to switch to Tmux.
Yeah, everybody says that.
What?
I'll keep using screen. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep using screen. I went through too much work.
It's gone from REL.
Is it really?
You took it out of rep?
Yep.
So it's not
Oof.
even in the repos?
Not for 8.
Oh, for 8,
you're
yeah,
right.
I wouldn't.
The screen utility. Go ahead.
There's several utilities that are gone now.
It says the screen package is deprecated and not included in RHEL 8.0. After careful consideration, the decision was made to deprecate the screen package and instead recommend the Tmux package. The screen utility has an old code base that is not easy to maintain and with little activity in the upstream community. Tmux package was viewed as having a better code base to maintain and build new features on. Well, how about this shit?
Sendmail's gone too. It's now Snail.
Really?
Yep.
You're gonna get rid of postfix next?
No, it still uses postfix. Did you guys see that Richard Cheese has a 20 album set that is free to download until midnight tonight?
Oh, it's
Richard
midnight
Stallman?
tonight? I grabbed it earlier.
Who? Richard Cheese?
Richard Cheese. I saw it in
Richard
the
Cheese
thing.
and Lounge Against the Machine.
Oh, no.
It's only 20 of his albums.
Not my thing.
He is hysterical. He does lounge renditions of pop, hip hop, and heavy metal songs, and they're amazing.
What was it? He was in Dawn of the Dead. They did Disturbed's Down with the Sickness. Yes.
Come on, get down with the sickness. You can't tell me any song doesn't sound great as a Vegas lounge act. Slayer songs, Cypress Hill.
My neck, my back. That one.
Lil Jon?
Yep.
That's a winner.
So what have you been doing with screen, Scotty? Now that it's deprecated and
I know, right? Now that all my dreams are crushed, I think I'm just gonna throw my PC out of the window. So if I just randomly disconnect, that's it. Screen has ruined my life now.
You can just do your config file in Tmux to use screen bindings.
Well,
control, AD, control.
I gotta learn how to do the layouts and everything. I'm sure it wouldn't be too much for me to figure it out, because I'm pretty sure they're built to be somewhat compatible. But I went and got all the layouts and everything worked out to where I could work a little bit more efficiency, and it's a sweet little setup. Took a ton of time trying to figure out how to lay out things, because in the documentation they make it sound as though you can save the layout and then like recall it because it'll be saved, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't save to the config. You have to write it in the config if you want to save it, versus saving it how you would normally think it would. But you can export a sessions layout and then use that export in your screen RC, but it's best just to build it. Matter of fact, this does a screen cap here, doesn't it? I'm trying to find it.
What? Jitsi?
The 3-button thing, and then
The hamburger menu and share video.
Yep, share video. No, share video would be share video. Wouldn't you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm trying to now.
Oh,
this is okay. So it's doing it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's not in the 3-button menu. It's just start screen sharing right next to the camera button.
Oh, okay.
So this is your config for screen right now?
This is the primary layout, layout 0. Then we can go. Switch back. Like this.
For our audio listeners.
Okay, yeah. Let's describe. Got it. Can you describe what you're doing?
Oh crap!
We're watching, but
I'm sorry.
but
Hold on. I'm
sure
sorry because
this is just going to be like it's going to cut all this out of the podcast. All silence.
Yeah, because I have the push to talk on. I've been over here talking the entire time.
Oh, we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I've been over here talking the entire time. So I have to turn off push to talk. I'm sorry.
You probably thought we were just ignoring you this whole time. We hadn't heard anything.
No, we're paying attention. We're very attentive.
You're there. To the right. Transmit. No, you were there. Yeah. Push to talk. There you go.
All right. So does it work now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I ruined that one. Very good.
Okay.
All right. All right. So once again here this is the main region 0. Layout 0, which has the 3 regions, and then we have our layout 1, which if I do Alt 1, it'll switch to a dual region, left and right, sort of like a diff. Then layout 2, which is just full screen, 1 region. Within your regions, you can swap between windows. So if I go back to layout 0 here, I'm in region 1, but I can rotate between the different windows within that region. So you don't actually have to keep continuously switching the layouts if you don't want. You could just roll through the windows.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to do something like earlier, I pulled up the man for screen, I think it was. You could still just do, let me just go ahead and source up my, go ahead and source that up real quick. And then that will allow me to, let's do that and do a Vim screens just so we can see what it's called. And then I'll do an actual, oh, you know what? That's not Vim. It should be man. There we go. And man screen. There we are. So now if you look at the bottom down there, you can see that it just opened up a new window for number 6 in that region. So now whenever you want to view anything, you don't have to constantly do it in the same window. You could just pop it out into a new window without changing your regions or anything, or hop into your diff view, different layout, whatever you want to call it, and work with things that way. So I can switch over to there and have that on this window, then use just Alt and L to switch over to the other region here and check out the config. So if I wanted to read whatever's in the documentation while manipulating my config, you know, you got the setup to do it like this. So it's a pretty sweet once you get it all set up. I enjoy it, but now I got to tear it all down because Mortency ruined it all for me.
It sure did. IBM ruined it for me.
Yeah, but I'm thinking T-Mux shouldn't be too difficult to customize, though. It should be roughly the same. Let me just go ahead and kill that. But yeah, I guess it didn't really matter to show the screen RC anymore, just because if they are deprecating it, then I'm pretty sure everybody's going to want to move away from it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be in the Debian repo forever, and probably
like everything is.
Yeah, Ubuntu and Arch is going to maintain it, I'm sure.
I think this is the one to turn it off, right? This one right here? Yep, there we are. And now I have to figure out how to, if I just mute self.
What's great, what I like doing anyway, is having a screen session open whenever I first deploy some kind of application to watch logs, so I can watch them in real time and don't have to grep them. Like especially with Docker stuff, and like before I run it as a daemon, I'll just bring it up, a Docker application, and then if it's a web application, I'll watch the logs as I access the application through the browser. It's cool because I can see it in real time as I'm actually doing stuff. And there's some things that I don't, like I'll see it in the logs afterwards that I don't know exactly what it relates to as far as the action I was completing at the time. So if you can watch those live in a screen session, or I guess a TMUX session now, man, it really helps to troubleshoot stuff.
So do you split your regions and
Yeah.
you'll launch in one, watch in the other?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll have a screen session open in a different region just to watch logs as I'm launching and running the application. It's just I don't know. Ever since I started doing that, I've had hardly any issues with getting stuff running because I know, like in real time, what I'm doing at the time and what it's generating as far as errors or whatever within the logs.
Do you output your application data to a file to grep through later or no?
Yeah, I mean, see, that's what I used to do all the time, is look for data in the log files, but I couldn't remember what I was doing at the time, and I got certain errors and things like that, even though I'd have timestamps. I just actually working with the application in the browser, because most of it is web applications that I run with Docker, and then seeing what I'm doing that generates errors at the time that the error is being generated is just super helpful.
Real time, yeah.
Yeah, real time. So, I mean, just for that alone, a multiplexer is just awesome, like Screen or TMUX. But yeah, it's really, really helped with stuff like that. Anything real time is just, I can nail it down. So, oh shit, that's exactly what I'm doing. Or it's only applies to this browser, not that browser. Or it happens when I click on this. So yeah, super helpful.
And I just love running a bunch of crazy. Like I'll have a background going in. I mean a backup going in one window In another, you're probably doing an update or something like that, or building, like I was building a Perl container for HPR. We were trying, I didn't have the version of Perl that Dave was using to build the make email application for HBR. He was using 536. I have 534 from our repo, but Docker IO has the Perl container, which has like between 530 something up to 540. So I pulled down that container and I was trying to build in all the modules and anything. And if you dealt with Perl modules, they suck. So I was happy that it had CPAN in there where you can just go ahead and load all your modules and everything in there and just stand up whatever version you need without muddying up your system with multiple different versions of the language, like basically what Python does. And yeah, it's super awesome to just be able to have that in the window happening, and I can just pop back into it whenever I need to.
Yeah, that, and also you can watch your system resource usage too. Like when I build stuff, and I use screen, I can open another screen for like HW info or HTOP or BTOP plus or something like that, and I can see like how hard is this hammering my hardware, you know, as it's building or whatever. It's just, man, there's so many uses for it that, you know, it's just awesome.
Yeah, I have glances built into my config. Like every time it loads up, it automatically has a window for glances.
Yeah, glances is great too.